The grass isn't the only thing growing today at Starbase. Everyone who has been following the monumentous growth that the Boca Chica Brownsville area has seen over the past few years knows that SpaceX doesn't take its time doing anything. They continually push the boundaries of what's possible, making sure that not a second is wasted in reaching its goal of making life interplanetary. Today at Starbase is no different, so let's dive in, shall we? The most notable change is that the orbital pad is finally seeing some action as large extension caps are put on the top of the existing orbital pad posts. These extension pads look small without some scale, but when we zoom in and see that there are actually people standing up there, they appear to be about 25 to 30 feet tall, requiring some serious cranes to manipulate them at those heights. The orbital launch table will be placed on top of these extensions, allowing a fully stacked Starship to lift off later this summer. These are 6 large posts which will support the whole launch platform over whatever sound suppression system and diverter solution SpaceX devises. Mounting to the top of these extensions is the orbital launch table. Fresh images from RGV aerial photography shows 8 new hold-down or support clamps. We're not entirely sure if these are hold-down clamps to keep the fully stacked Starship glued to the pad until all the Raptors are at full thrust, or if they'll be there to hold the weight of the booster before launch. Whatever they are, there are currently 8 of them, with what appears to be room for a total of 16. I'll keep you posted when we get some more details about these. Right next to the orbital pad is the orbital launch tower, which grew significantly last week. Late last week, SpaceX engineers installed the 3rd segment of the orbital launch tower to the other 2 segments. It's crazy to see just how big all of these parts actually are. Also spotted by Mary is the new downcomer pipe, which will deliver fluid from the tanks to those hungry Raptors far below. We're not entirely sure if this downcomer is for LOX or methane, but whatever it is, I just cannot believe how big that pipe is. Look at it! It's going to be able to move so much propellant in just literally seconds. We also saw some new ground support equipment, or GSC, which will be used to pipe propellant and LOX around before and after tests. These 2 tanks appear to either recondense LOX or maybe assist with subcooling or vaporization. Whatever it is, I'm excited to see SpaceX taking the time to not only build the Starship, but also the ground infrastructure needed to support their fast cadence. And finally, we saw BN 2.1 fly the coop, or at least fly mid-bay, and stuck itself right onto the nose cone's test stand. BN 2.1 is just a test tank, so we'll wait and see what SpaceX does with this test article. That's it for today at Starbase. Be sure to like and subscribe, and follow us on Twitter at Today at Starbase. Godspeed.